Yes, sir.
Super. Yeah. Chalo. Let's start by discussing the Snowflake definition and all. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Shekhar. I have around 15 years of experience in total. Currently, I am working as a database architect, and my expertise area like almost all the database technologies and then data warehouse technologies, business intelligence, etc. I worked in database, different database technologies like Microsoft SQL Server and then Oracle, Teradata, Snowflake. So these are my expertise area. So out of this 15 years of experience, I have 5 years of on-site experience. I worked in the UK for the different reputed customers. So this is my just introduction, guys. So we will discuss what is Snowflake. So I can say Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of three cloud providers. Which is built on top of three cloud providers. And also Snowflake can be called as a SaaS, software as a services. I will tell you what is the meaning of cloud data warehouse. What is the meaning of cloud data warehouse? What is the meaning of cloud data warehouse? And why it has built on top of three cloud products. We will discuss one by one. Cloud data warehouse, which is a cloud data warehouse, and it is built on three cloud providers. Those are AWS and Azure and GCP. And this Snowflake can be called as a SaaS, software as services. Software as a services. We will discuss one by one. What is the meaning of this cloud data warehouse? Why this Snowflake has built on top of three cloud products. Snowflake. See, Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of three cloud products, which is AWS, Azure, and then GCP. This Snowflake can be called as a software as a services. We will see what is the meaning of all these things. Before going to discuss all these things, we will discuss what is the meaning of data warehouse. What is the meaning of traditional data warehouse? What is the meaning of cloud data warehouse? We will discuss one by one. What is the meaning of data warehouse, guys? What is the meaning of data warehouse?
We can store huge data in that database.
Okay.
For analytics purpose, we can store data from multiple sources.
Okay. Others. What is the meaning of data warehouse? That's fine. So let's start with the discussion with the data warehouse. See, data warehouse is a repository system or centralized system where we can collect the data from the different data sources and store into the one system that is called as a data warehouse. And also, this data warehouse will be process very large volume of data because this data warehouse will be stored history of the data. Once again, I'm telling you. So, data warehouse is a repository system or centralized system where we can store the data from the different data sources, and we can store the large volume of data because we are going to store a history of the data into the data warehouse. History of the data into the data warehouse. Why we are going to collect data from the different data sources, guys? Any idea? Any idea, guys? Why we are going to collect the data from the different sources? Guys, why we are going to load a data from the different data sources? Let me explain. Suppose, let's consider e-commerce business. Amazon is executing or operating from the different location across the globe. In India, Amazon may be storing a data in a one source system, that is Oracle system. In UK, Amazon may be storing in a SQL Server system. And US, example, US, they are storing a data in a MS Access database. And other country, they are storing a data in a they're storing a data in a legacy systems. So now, what are the different data sources now? What are the different data sources now? One is Oracle, one is SQL Server, one is MS Access, one is legacy system. Because based on their comfortable, based on the regional comfortable, based on their business comfortable, they are storing a data into the different data sources. Now, as data is available in a different data sources, we need to collect the data. We need to collect the data from the different data sources and then load the data into a single place. So that is the data warehouse. That is a where we are collecting a data from the different where we are collecting a data from the. Suppose let's consider. I will tell you. So if the data is available, if the data is available in one of the OLTP database, what are the examples for OLTP database, guys? What are the examples for OLTP database? Durga Prasad, Mahindra, Shrikant, Pavani. I am asking you, what are the examples for OLTP database?
Okay, normal transaction databases.
That's what. Yeah. Can you name it?
Like Oracle, the RDBMS all database.
Super. Yeah. See, OLTP databases are like OLTP systems, like RDBMS, SQL Server, Teradata, Oracle, etc. So those are the example for the OLTP systems. If your data is available in a OLTP system, if your data is available in the file system, if your data is available in the MS Access system, so you need to collect, because you need to collect. So in this OLTP database, we'll be having a data about the current transactions, and other data sources also will be having a data about the current transactions. They are storing a data into the file systems. But as the data is available in a different data sources, see, if the data is available in the different systems, if you want to analyze entire your business, is it possible, guys? If the data is available in the different data sources and in different format, but you want to analyze your entire business, is it possible? Tell me. What I'm asking, if the data is available in the different data sources and then different formats. If India data is available in the OLTP system, and then UK data is available in MSX database system, and then US data is available in the legacy system, and then Sri Lanka data is available in the file system. Now, so all those data sources are the different formats and then different data sources. But I need to analyze here my entire business data. So, is it possible to analyze entire business data if the data is available in the different sources and then different formats, guys? Let me know.
No, not possible.
Not possible, because so you are storing a data in a one data source in a different format. I am storing a data in a one data system, one source system in a different format. Your other guy is storing a data in a different system, different format. But as a head of my business, I am a head of my business, I want to know what is going across the globe of my business. I want to analyze in a different formats, different angles, different dimensions. So what I need to do, if I have a data in a different formats, for that For that, we are going to collect a data from the different data systems or different data sources using a ETL tool, and then loading a data into the one data warehouse. And also there are some ETL batch jobs. They will be retrieving a delta data from your data sources, and then daily they are loading a data into your data warehouse by checking a business logic, by applying some business transformations, and then they will load your ETL batch jobs are loading a daily data into your data warehouse, target data warehouse, where the target data warehouse is going to have a huge data and then history of the data, because your OLTP system will be having a capable of store only 1 year or maximum 2 years of data. It will not store the history of the data. But as the head of the business, you want to analyze your business data across some 5 to 6 years of data, not only recent 1 or 2 years of data. As the head of the business, you want to analyze the data across the globe, not only India region, not only a UK region, not only European region, not only a Asian region, not only a etc. So, if see Asian region, Malaysia, Singapore, India, etc., European, Germany, UK, etc., and then US, all those things data is available in the different format, and then all those data is available in these different systems. But you want to analyze in a single system, and then you want to analyze the data for the multiple years, so that if the data is available in the different source system, by connecting a ETL tool, there are a ETL tool. Again, that is different concept. This ETL tool extract the data from these source system and then load the data into your target data warehouse. So this target data warehouse will be having a capable of loading a huge data, and then this can be stored as a history data. On top of this data warehouse, you can able to analyze the data, you can able to generate the reports, and finally you can able to make the decision on top of your data warehouse data. Because this data warehouse will be having all the data from all the different data sources, and then all the different systems. Now the entire data is available in a single format in a data warehouse. The database format is different. This file format is different. MS Access database is different. Legacy system format is different. You can't able to even see the data by using all those things and all. As now you this ETL has a capability. This ETL tool has a capability to pull all the data, all the format data, and then convert into a single format, and then load the data into the data warehouse. So here, now this is the data warehouse. Now you have all the systems data in a single format, by using your on top of this data warehouse, again you can generate reports also. Reports. One second. Report. What is this? Oh, one second. See, on top of your data warehouse, you can able to generate the reports. And then make n number of reports, guys. Not only a single report. You can generate reports. You can generate the reports here. N number of reports. You can make a decision. Based on these reports only. Finally, the end users don't know your data warehouse terminologies. End users don't know your data warehouse terminologies. They know only a reports, English language. They know only reports. They can't able to touch your data warehouse because they don't know the technology. See, Amazon is person sitting anywhere, any place. He don't know anything from your data warehouse world. He knows only reports. Fine. So from here you can able to generate the reports. From these reports you can able to analyze the data, and then make some decision on top of this data. So this is the high level knowledge of the data warehouse. What is data warehouse? Now, what is the meaning of on-prem servers? What is the meaning of on-prem servers, guys? Tell me. What is the meaning of on-prem servers, guys? Durga Prasad, Mahindra, Shrikant, Pavani.
Yeah, can you
repeat again?
No, what is the meaning of on-prem servers or traditional data warehouse? On-prem servers.
No.
Mahindra, you're talking?
Yeah, no, not able.
So Durga Prasad, do you know what is the meaning of on-prem servers?
No.
What about Pavani?
No, sir.
Okay, Durga Prasad, one question for you. Because I am an impression that you have a more experience across all these guys. Let me know anyone data warehouse where you work, or at least you know the data warehouse.
So you meant to say that in AWS we store in S3 or
That is
Azure
cloud. That is cloud.
Okay.
I am asking about the on-prem servers. On-prem servers.
Also on-premises server. Okay.
On-premises servers.
So like Hadoop environment, we can store big data.
Still.
And,
Example,
like,
local servers. Example for on-prem servers. Srikanth, you mentioned local servers. Can you give me any example? Any example for on-prem servers? Any example?
Like Hive, we can store in Hive.
Okay.
And in the JSON format, like NoSQL, MongoDB, something like that.
That's right. That's right. Let me explain. How many of you know SSAS, guys? SQL Server Analysis Service. How many of you know SSAS? Dev Server, MS SQL Server, Oracle. Super, Shrikant. How many of you at least heard of SSAS? I am asking about the SSAS. Just how many of you heard at least? I am not asking about the what is the sorry? No, I am asking how many of you heard about the SSAS? Yeah. How many of you heard about the SSAS? SSAS is the, I will tell you, SQL Server Analysis Service. Analysis Service. So I can say example for traditional databases is SSAS, SQL Server Analysis Service. Now I will tell you guys how this SQL Server will work. Can you mute anyone? I'm getting some background noise. Pavani. Chalo. So I told SSAS is the SQL Server. SSAS is the example for the traditional database. I will tell you what is the how it works. Suppose SQL Server OLTP system. I will tell you. SQL Server. This is the OLTP system. OLTP system. Fine. So for this OLTP system, you will be getting a data from the different client application. It's all dependency, guys. You need to understand. It's all dependency. You need to understand. Client application 1, client application 2. I will tell you what is the meaning of this client application 1 and then 2. You need to understand clearly. If you get any notes, let me know. I am giving you, I am making you understand what is the meaning of traditional data warehouse. Client application 1, client application 2. So data will be loaded into this SQL server, OLTP system. I can say this is OLTP system, also RDBMS. Make sense, guys? This is RDBMS. Now, so this is Azure SQL. It is saying Azure SQL databases, but I am saying this is as a SSAS data warehouse. Guys, are you thinking that this diagramical example is going to help you or not? Tell me.
Yeah, this helps you
Yeah,
to easy to
absolutely.
understand.
This diagrammatic exam explanation and the example is going to help you or not? Tell me, guys.
Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
yes.
Others.
Yes.
Yeah. Now see your so this is I am treating as a this is your target system. This is your target system SSAS. So this is the your data warehouse. This is your on-prem server. I can say on-prem server. On-prem server. On-prem server. See, now this is your SQL server. This is a OLTP system, and also this is RDBMS system. I will give you example how this database is going to populate. Suppose let's consider this. You are going to. I am taking example. I am going to take example of I am going to take example of your Hyderabad Central or Central Hyderabad. Do you know, right? You know, right? Central Hyderabad store. Guys, have you heard or no? No? Tell me, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I will tell you why I have taken this one. Central Hyderabad store 2. Now let's consider you are going to shop and you are making some shopping at Central Hyderabad. In a Central Hyderabad in one of the location Panjagutta. This is available in the some Kukatpalli. So here also lot of people are doing some shopping for the particular day. Here also lot of people are doing some shopping. Just I have taken the only 2 examples, 2 stores. Whatever, suppose as a end user, I am a Shekhar. I have done a shopping today, and then I have taken a n number of products, and then I went to the billing section. I went to the billing section, and then I have paid my billing. I have paid my billing, and then for all those products. While doing a billing, they will collect you. They will collect you what is your personal number, what is your personal name, and then etc. Even if possible, they will take the email ID also. On basis of that details, they will they will save the data. They will do the billing, and then they will generate the receipt. They will take the payment, and then finally the products will be handed over to you, and then the data will be stored into this client application. This is the client application. Once the saved the order, once the saved the transaction, that data will be immediately on the fly is what happened. 1 second, guys. I don't know why they have. Yeah. So immediately, whenever they are going to store, guys, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah. Immediately, whatever they have saved in their system, that record is going to load into your OLTP system. What is the meaning of OLTP, guys? Online?
Online analytical process.
No, that is OLAP.
Transaction process.
Yes, super. See, online transaction processing. Online transactional processing. So that is what online transaction. That's why I have taken this exact meaning means. I need to tell you why this OLTP can be called as a online transactional processing. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of that online transaction processing? Guys, tell me. What is the meaning of that online transactional processing? Tell me.
The main theme is it is a transaction database, day-to-day transaction.
It is a transactional database. It is a live database. It is a production database. It will be having a very recent data. If I save the data, then that transaction, I can say, instead of saying a data, the transaction is going to store. That transaction is going to store in the this OLTP system. This OLTP system, online transactional processing. Online transactional processing, right? That is what online transaction. So online, whenever you save whenever that in client application, whenever that billing section guys save that record, immediately on the fly, that data is going to store in your OLTP system. I have taken an example for the OLTP SQL server, but this OLTP system may be anything. OL system may be anything. Now, so in store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4 across the globe, they are doing a transactions daily, and then they are saving a data into the online this transactional system. But this OLTP system will be having a capability to store only recent data. It will not store the old data. But you need to have that old data, right? Guys, suppose if something happens to your system, your OLTP system, but you need to have the data, right? Suppose in past 5 years back, who has done the what? In past 5 years back, how many customers are there? How many products are there? What was the revenue? You want to know everything, right? So for that, daily, this is a delta load. What is the meaning of delta load, guys? What is the meaning of delta load? I need an explanation. I don't want a silent audience. I need an interaction, guys. What is delta load?
Modified data only loaded.
Sorry?
Modified data only loaded.
Okay, incremental data. So daily for 24 hours, this ETL job is running. And the data is going to store in this SQL server data warehouse. Daily, see, today there are lot many transactions are loaded into OLTP system, and then by today morning 6 a.m. or today 12 a.m. night, the ETL batch job is going to run, and then daily the data is going to store in your SQL Server data warehouse. Here in this SQL Server data warehouse, data will be available. That is a huge data. That is a history of the data. On top of this, again, you can able to generate the reports. You can able to generate the n number of reports, not only a single report. N number of reports, guys. N number of reports. See, n number of reports. Your business people are sitting in different locations. Your business people. Who are the stakeholders? Who are the users for this reports, guys? Tell me. Who are the users for this reports? Guys. Sorry?
Business people,
stakeholders. So who is business people? Tell me. Business people, suppose let's consider you are running any Amazon business. So Amazon people are the business people. Or else, who has placed the products in the Amazon portal? Who has placed the products in the Amazon portal? They are the vendors. They can also generate the reports to check their business. So there are a n number of things are happening. N number of things are happening once the data is available in the dataverse. These are the reports. So they can able to generate the n number of reports. They can able to generate the n number of reports, and they can analyze their data in a different ways, and then they can make a decision on top of your. They can take a decision on top. They can take a decision on top of your stakeholders, product owners. Okay, so they can make the decision. So this is the end-to-end flow about the data warehouse. Now I will tell you exactly what is the on-prem servers. What is the on-prem servers? I will tell you what is on-prem servers. What is traditional data warehouse? I told the example. I have given the example for the traditional data warehouse is a SSAS. SSAS. So this is the on-prem servers. To set up this on-prem servers, what and all you required? What and all you required? You required SQL Server software, and hardware resources. What are those hardware resources? RAM, number of CPUs, motherboard, hard disk to store the data. And then now we need a DBS, database administrators. To manage the servers. ETL developers. To monitor the ETL batch jobs. You need again network engineers to monitor your servers and hardware resources. See, these are the just high level things. See, once you want to store your organizational business data into your SQL Server data warehouse, you need to buy all these things. First, you need to buy SQL Server software. You need to buy SQL Server software. You need to buy hardware resources, and there are a number of people to manage the servers. You need a DBS, you need a ETL developers, you need network engineers. So you need to buy SQL Server and then install. For that to install, you need a physical servers. To install. You need a physical servers to install this SQL Server. Again, you need to buy these things. Again, you need a hardware resources to manage and then execute all those things to support your SQL Server software. Then you need all these hardware resources, RAM and the number of CPUs, motherboard, hard disk, etc. And to manage your servers, either SQL Server, either hardware resources, you need a DBS, you need ETL developers, you need network engineers. Let me explain one by one. See, you are building your SQL Server data warehouse in your organization to store your business data. To maintain or to store your business data in SQL Server data warehouse, you need to consider all these things and you need to manage manually. Why? The data will be collecting from the different data sources. The data will be collecting from a different data sources using a ETL batch job. To monitor the ETL batch jobs, you need to monitor the ETL batch jobs. You need ETL developers because see, daily delta jobs are running. Daily delta jobs are running. And in fine morning, if something happens, and then if you get a alert, email alert that your job is failed, because of insufficient storage location, insufficient storage disk. Suppose already you have built the storage disk, 1000 TB of storage disk, but unfortunately this storage disk is full. Still, your ETL batch jobs are running to load the data into your SQL Server data warehouse. But as you have an insufficient data, insufficient storage location, your ETL batch jobs will not be run. It will go into infinite loop, or else it will throw the error due to insufficient location. At that scenario, then you need a ETL developer to monitor all these things and then take action. As these jobs are failed, and then he need a storage location, he need to extend the storage location, then again he will communicate with the database administrator to extend the storage location. So here it will to extend the storage location, again there are a costs are involved, there are a multiple approvals are required. Then for old activity, it will take a couple of days. We need a challenges here. We have a challenges in the on-prem servers. Again here, according to your hardware resources, according to the number of users, and then data inflow to your SQL Server data warehouse, you have configured your data warehouse, you have configured your hardware resources. But randomly the number of users, are increased. Then the number of data load is increased. Then automatically your hardware resource will become outdated. So to overcome all these things, we have a lot many challenges. Guys. We have a lot many challenges to overcome all these things. We have our Snowflake Cloud ETL. We have our Snowflake case. We have a Snowflake. Fine. So what is the meaning of this Snowflake? Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Which is what is the meaning of cloud, guys? Cloud means you are using a internet. To work with the Snowflake cloud data warehouse. The cloud meaning is cloud data warehouse. Cloud meaning is you are using a just internet. You are using internet to work with the Snowflake cloud data warehouse. So that is the meaning of cloud. So, which is Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Where this cloud data warehouse is built on top of these three cloud providers. One is AWS, another one is Azure, another one is GCP. Why this cloud data warehouse is built on top of these three cloud providers? That is again different story. Snowflake does not require any software to install. You no need to upgrade manually. You no need to manage your servers. You no need to do anything from your end. Suppose like in your traditional data warehouse, if storage capacity is full, then manually you need to involve and then you need to expand. And if hardware resources are becoming outdated, then manually you need to involve and then you need to extend those hardware resources. But in Snowflake, you no need to install any software, you no need to upgrade any hardware, you no need to buy any hardware resources, you no need to upgrade any hardware resources, you no need to take care of any software, you no need to take care of any performance tuning of your Snowflake. I will give you example why you no need to do you no need to install. See, once you take a subscription from the Snowflake, just you will be using any one web browser, and then you're starting to use your Snowflake cloud data warehouse. Once you start to use the Snowflake cloud data warehouse, you can able to load the huge data into the Snowflake environment, you can able to connect the n number of sessions to the your Snowflake environment. Nothing but there is no storage limitation. So how much data you are loading, based on that your storage capacity is going to expand. Suppose yesterday you are loading 100 TB of data, today you are loading 1000 TB of data, tomorrow you are loading 100 TB of data. Like based on your data load, the storage location will be expanded based on your request, and based on the number of concurrent users are connected to your Snowflake environment. Based on the data load is submitting based on the number of requests. Automatically Snowflake is providing a required hardware resource to your Snowflake cloud data warehouse, so that you no need to buy. See here. No, see, software as a services, because there is no hardware to install, configure or manage the servers. There is virtually no software to install, configure or manage. Ongoing maintenance, management, and then upgrades, tuning are handled by the Snowflake. See, you no need to buy anything, guys. You no need to buy anything. On behalf of you, on behalf of your organization, entire Snowflake will be taking entire thing. Unlike your data warehouse, unlike your on-prem servers, you no need to buy anything. Just you have to take the subscription. Just see, this is your Snowflake homepage. Snowflake, here you will be using a browser. You will be using your browser, and then just provide your username and then password, and then start using your sign into Snowflake. Once you provide a username and then password, then you can able to log in or sign in into your Snowflake environment. So this is the difference. This is the just meaning of what is the meaning of Snowflake, what is the meaning of data warehouse, and what is the meaning of traditional data warehouse, what is the meaning of cloud data warehouse, what is the difference between all these things. Just I have given a just a basic definition of the all these things, guys. Now, do you have any questions here? So for today, I am stopping the session. Tomorrow, then again we'll go into the more insights of the Snowflake. What are the architecture? What are the features are available? What is our course content? See, if I talk about the course content, so this is my course content. I am going to target this Snowflake development course, 30 to 35 sessions. On top of this course, then we are going to discuss about the resume preparation and then interview preparation, project requirements, and then project explanation. We are going to discuss all these things, but still we will discuss more thing on tomorrow session, guys. Just I have given an introduction of what is Snowflake, and then what is the data warehouse, what is the meaning of traditional data warehouse, etc. So I'm stopping the session for today. If you have any doubts, let me know, guys. If you have any doubts, let me know, so that I can explain it. Guys, any doubts? Should have knowledge of cloud development. Yes, obviously. This is a cloud development only, right? Snowflake cloud data warehouse. Shrikant, if you unmute and then talk, then it will be good. What about Durga Prasad? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, no, sir. Everything is.
So, yeah, whatever discussed in this pictorial format, is that fine, or still you need any more explanation, guys? Just I'm taking feedback from you guys. That's it. Guys, Durga Prasad.
Yeah, this explanation is fine, not an issue.
Yeah, fine. Then we will meet tomorrow, guys. We will meet tomorrow at same 7 a.m. guys. Is that fine?
7
a.m.
Okay, fine.
7 a.m. same time. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. From tomorrow onwards, our regular batches will be started. Regular classes will be started, guys, at 7 a.m. from tomorrow onwards. Is that fine?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye. We'll meet tomorrow.